Hello.
So we just got to Melbourne today.
Before Nikki got to boarding,
Noticed a particular Instagram post from Tony from MKTO saying, oh, we're leaving Sydney and coming to Melbourne today.
so we looked up their flights, and
It was pretty much impossible to try and figure out.
because
what
there's
they were
one
doing.
every 30 minutes from Sydney to Melbourne
And that's
on both airlines.
Yeah. Anyway, here we are sitting at Melbourne Airport, just hoping that we'd picked the right flight.
We had
area.
we had a few planes that we'd sussed out and nothing had happened. And so this one we're like, okay, surely it's going to be one of these ones, because there was like 2 or 3 that landed in like 5 minutes of each other.
And we could potentially check out 2 at the same time, and the other one was over the other side of the airport, so we're like, can they please be on one of these 2?
So we just kind of waited there and we're like, oh well, if this doesn't work, we'll leave, because we've been at the airport all day.
As we normally do on these trips. And then you were on your phone, having a little scroll, trying to figure out what's going on, and I look up and I'm like, hey, is that Malcolm?
He's like getting his baggage off. I don't know where he came from.
He just appeared from nowhere. I was staring at the bloody door, waiting to see.
Because the way
somebody
their
coming
gates
out.
were, they must have literally come from the other side or something.
I don't understand where he
Literally
came from.
disappeared,
He
like-
just appeared in front of me, and he was kind of like a ninja. He was moving real quick though. You saw
He's
how
like,
quick he's moving.
he's like, baggage. And we're just like, what do we do? Do we go up to him?
So we eventually kind of go up to Malcolm. He kind of comes up to us.
And you help me say like hi, he takes his little earphones out and he's like, what's your name?
That was really weird. And Emma's like, Emma? He's like, it's so nice to meet you, Emma. And he was really into it. And he's like, and who's this? I'm Nikki. Hey, Nikki, what's up?
And then he's like, do you want to do photos?
And we're just like, sure.
And then the camera wouldn't focus, so
Oh, that was a fun time, because Emma's actually focused pretty much straight away, but on my photo, the camera was just having a heart attack.
because people kept going behind you and like stuffing it up, so I was just like,
But then it was cool because we kind of had to redo it like 50 times. And then he was like, do you want to do one with the flash on? And we're
Yeah.
just like, well, nah.
Flash turned to shit, but I thought I'd better do it.
Yeah, because he said it. And I was like, as soon as he said it, I'm like, I'm going to look pale. But anyway, and then the whole time we were there, because we had to keep posing for so long, he's all like on my back and I shit myself laughing. And then that's when Emma took the photo when I'm like laughing.
He like went in for a hug and then he's like, okay, bye. And we're just like, enjoy Melbourne. And then he left.
It's like, do we ask where Tony is?
Yeah, and
or-
Tony wasn't there, and then all the crew were like waiting for ages, and then
And they all just kind of took off downstairs, and we thought they were going to leave. And we're like, did Tony get on the plane?
because Tony tweeted about going to Melbourne like an hour before Malcolm did, so we're like, did they get on the same plane?
Tony can quite easily hide in crowds too, because of how he's like dressed
and
he
he
doesn't
wasn't
stand out
walking
that much.
around looking like he was famous with his little hoodie and sunglasses at 5
That was-
p.m.
No, seriously, imagine like he had his like Malcolm had his like pants real low like Justin Bieber
Yeah.
or something too.
He was-
He really looked like he was someone. He's on his phone and,
Yeah.
and his like hoodie
And
stuff.
all the crew were walking in like a circle around him. And then yeah, we were like, where the hell's Tony? So then as they started walking out to the car,
We
we're
kind
like,
of walked.
we're like, maybe he's already at the car. And so we're like, just out of curiosity, let's go look. And then they awkwardly stopped, right, like where we were going to stop. So we like went over there. And they knew why we were there because they're just like staring at us.
And it was kind of awkward for a minute. But
And
then
Malcolm kept looking over and we kept going like this.
being like, we're not stalking you, we swear. But then it was only a matter of time, and then we just randomly see Tony just power walking towards us,
From
and we're
the
like,
other
oh.
way. But then we figured out that Tony obviously went for a smoko because he stunk like cigarette smoke.
But he was very gonna walk past us because we had a luggage, so it didn't really look like we were fans, and we kind of like was like
It was
darted
just
in
like-
front of him, and then I was like, Tony, and his little American accent being like, hey, how you going? You want to do photos? Straight away, like
Yeah.
straight into it, and I was like, all right,
All right.
bye.
He was quite like chatty considering how quick it went.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like that was pretty good, and we were literally the only ones that stopped either of them, so.
We're the only ones at the airport.
I don't know what happened. No, when people found out they were coming, everyone was kind of like, oh, they're coming, and no one in Melbourne could get there.
Yeah.
And with
And I think because there was nobody saw them leave Sydney,
everyone
and
got a bit
their
confused.
tweets were kind of all over the place. So we didn't know when they were flying, when they got to the airport, what they were doing.
Which flight they were like, which
And-
flight carrier they were even with.
And hours earlier was when they, like, what was that, like 1 o'clock?
Yeah, it
when
was
you
Tony.
said that they were leaving for, like, they were talking about going to Melbourne, so.
Well, my Melbourne people thought they were already here.
Mm.
So that's what confused everyone. So nobody knew what was going on. We were just taking a chance.
We were like, we're already at the airport, we may as well wing it. And then as we're about to give up, Malcolm's there and we're like,
Hi, Malcolm.
But, yeah, we don't know why they're in Melbourne.
Well, yeah, so
When
that was an unexpected success.
When you come to Melbourne a day early, so you have a day off before you have to Ollie stalk.
So we stalk MKTO instead.